Everybody, welcome back. It's just moving some pallets of wool here, and I'm just trying to figure out how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 pallets of wool. And I don't think we've seen a price over $200 per pallet. So wool is not a big money maker, but hey, we are making a little money off of them. Hey Bernie, what's up? And speaking of making money off of animals, we've got we've got some other stuff to sell tonight. Got let's see here, where's the truck? There's the truck. Let's lower this light. We're gonna see about selling some eggs and some milk tonight. Hey, Times Coffee Mania Mama, the Tim's Coffee Mama, is that it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we at? Gotta figure out where in the world we are. Let's go this way. Oh, there's our farm. Okay. This is a turnaround. Hey Jason, what's up? Appear to have been awful busy. Yeah, we still have the pickup. Oh! Also, we're gonna haul off our chicken eggs. Hey Rockhound, what is up, buddy? Oh, well, thanks. I have to say, I love you loving my videos, right? Man, I wish we had that, chicken box pallet mod in here. That would be really cool. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should give us a couple $1,000, depending on what the chicken egg price is for. Did you see the POW truck? Very own Rockhound there did that truck. Yeah, eggs do well. Eggs and milk seem to be pretty high on the price. Oh no, thank you for making it, sir. As always. You could say anybody can make a video, but not anybody can make a mod. And we're going to be selling ourselves some horsies today. I can tell. I can tell by the level that you went into with the paint and everything. No, it was a lot of work. All right. Let's see here. Chicken eggs. Ooh, 1,800 at the farm shop. Oh my gosh, that's downtown. And well, that happens to also be the best place to sell our milk. Sweet. Well, let's get to it. Hey, Tanya, what's up? So I haven't asked you this yet, Rockhound, but have you had any thoughts about? Whoa. Have you had any thoughts about bringing Serenity Valley over? Obviously, the non-industry version. I think I took our last load of eggs to the port. We're gonna sell some horses tonight, and I think guys might be picking up another tractor. They've been itching to get another big tractor. Yeah, I just thought about that since, I know you've been having some issues with the 4X map. Maybe a standard size map getting under your belt would be helpful. Well, we've got horses at like 3 different stages, which is weird because we only bought them, if I can remember right, in 2 different batches. So I think a couple horses didn't get ridden a day, too. But in order to keep everything in sync, next cycle I'm going to just sell them all today. Then we'll buy all more. But hopefully in the next cycle they will be. Oh! We just totaled our truck, and we lost chicken boxes. I hope we didn't lose chicken boxes on the way over here. All right. Let's see what we get. Oh, and of course we don't get them all sold off. Another reason why that chicken pallet is good. I don't know why random boxes don't seem to sell. Right? Oh, 4,500 in milk. There we go. All right. Where can you get the auto load bale fork? It's in the description. Modhoster.de. Oops. Should have turned back there. That should be also linked in the description. Should be. Well, let's just go out the way we came in. That might be a little easier. Of course. Really wish this truck was not so quiet. Just too silent. It's too silent on the inside. And it's supposed to be an old truck. It needs to be a little bit louder, I think. Alright. Let's go outside view and we'll see if we lost any egg boxes on the way over here. Probably not. I mean, that brick wall was the only thing we ran into. Alright. Give me a minute and I'll put a link in. Alright. This will make it easier. Too quiet, but it'll be easier. Any... This on in here. Drop that off. Put this over here by the chickens. Just because that's really the only useful spot for it. Alright. Now, let's see here. Let's clean these horses. Brush them. See if by any reason that makes them any more valuable. That one's dirty. Come on. Alright, let's see here. 47,000, 47, 41, 49. See, that one's an odd liar. I don't know why that one's at 49. Maybe barely didn't get ridden enough. I can see why some are at 41. I don't really know why 41's not there, but anyway. We're going to get rid of them all. Buy a whole new set. All right, $375,000. Go. Gonna buy a whole new set. Okay. So 375 plus minus 40 is 335. Now we're gonna go here, and we're gonna buy off 335 of 490. 490 is 335. We're going to bring our debt down to $155,000. 155. The idea was our horses were going to finance our debt recovery. Now we have $155,000 worth of debt. We should be basically back where we were before we sold the horses. And we need to now rename our horses. Elvis. We cannot have a horse named Elvis. We're going to call this one go Fantasia. Nope, sorry, we're going to call this one that. Spirit. We're going to do that one. Oh, let's see here. Who should we name this one after? Someone in the team. Call it, how about this? His name is Diamond Back, but we'll call him Diamond Black. Be cool. Rename Nate. Fabio. Espona to name that one to there, and this one, and one lucky recipient will get the horse named after them. There we go. Alright, let's go see what everybody's doing. Nitro Dad's over here. I guess picking up logs. Hey, Mark. What's up? Oh, no problem, Tanya. See, somebody will get their name on the next batch. Alright, let's go see what the other one's up to. We are making some progress indeed. Whoa! You can really catch some air. Really wish you could go in first person on the horse. That would be cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops. What did I do that for? Hold on. There you go. Oh man, I wish. I saw that game and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. Then after seeing some more people play it, I was like, oh, I should... how much does that thing cost? So I went and looked it up, and you know what? It's console only. And I was like, oh, you... console only. Like, so that's how it feels. That's how it feels to be on the wrong platform. That would be cool. Now it would be a little strange because of course they're the wrong breed. Oops. Right. Stuck on that. They're on the wrong breed. It would be cool if we could you know, stuck. How can I be stuck in a horse? Hey, Genetic, what's up? Oh, that vent is not weak. The price, that vent is the best power per money than in the small tractor category. What are we doing here? Seating. You hit the horn. You know, it would be even cooler is if you could hit the horn and it would do its little neigh thing. $20,000. A lot of work, but $20,000. That's pretty good. All right, let's run back to the farm and then we'll go figure out something else to do. Basically took about a week and a half to get our horses up to it basically took about a week to get our horses up to full training, so probably next Tuesday, maybe next Thursday, we'll be selling another batch of horses, and at that point we will be completely debt free. Then any horse that we sell after that will be just profit. I figure if we're careful, we can probably do almost 4 full rotations of horses in the time allotted. That's a potential of $1.6 million. We're not going to realize all 1.6 million because we didn't get 50,000 out of each horse. But we're well on our way. All right, let's clean it. Okay. I've already cleaned up the animal areas. Good. We'll have to ride these later. Somebody will have to ride those later. Now, figure out what we can do. 49 for sunflowers. About the only one that we might be remotely interested in. We've already weeded and fertilized our fields. They are good to go. Bought a workshop earlier today. I hadn't had a chance to check it out too much. Nighttime when I got on the server. In here. Shop down here. Another weight. Weights. Wool price is terrible. $180. Alright. We can do weeding, cultivate, plowing, harvest. Harvest. Got lots of harvesting missions. 7. Got grain, canola to the freight yard, soybeans to the freight yard, oats to the port, canola to the freight yard, sunflowers to the freight yard. So that's field 43. And where's the other one with the corn? 27. 43 and 27, right? 27 is right here. 43 is right there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that one and 43. Okay. We're going to use our harvester here. with our row crop header. We're going to harvest the far field first. What was that, 27? We're going to do 43. It's another good thing about the IT modules. They bring me the green module down there and just drop it. I can fill that up and basically just I can fill that up while they go back and use the log trailer. Or he can load the log trailer while I've got the IT module and trailer. And then, you know, when we're done, he can come back and pick that up and use it. Now, the darn trailer is so expensive, it's really cost ineffective, in my opinion, to buy more than one. Especially when we're trying to earn money. Hey, DB, what's up? I saw that truck. Is that truck released or what? No. We don't refer to it as that. Causes anxiety. To cross the river. Did you test it yet? Are there any errors? Errors? You know what errors are. Pretty sure they've come to bite you recently. Oh, I'll look at it later. Is it like a rollback? I saw one had a pickup on the back. Yeah, errors. Let's see here. Looks like we need to this way. Oh, the glare. So I gotta probably go all the way around to the other side of the field. Oh, nope, right here. There we are. Well, I don't know who's responsible for allowing new people in the group, but as far as I know, I'm still pending. From like this weekend. Alright. And then the plan is, once we do these two fields, I'll take this header back up the farm, we'll get the other header, we'll accept some of the other crops. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I'll just sit around and wait. I'm in no rush. So you saying the old flatbed's not been released or has been released? I don't know what the no, those are not yet released was to. So I thought we were talking about the flatbed, the old flatbed truck. Oh, the Freightliner, okay. Yeah, I forgot about the Freightliner. Do the lights actually work? Like real lights? You know, like these? Because I know some of their trucks had those weird blue lights on them. And some of their other trucks had weirder lights on them. But then you start getting into the trucks that have been edited by 17 different people, and there's a list of credits that's 3 pages long. I'll look at the truck later. You don't have to go if you don't remember. No big deal. Should be able to pull back there. Hey Brian, what's up? I just ask lots of questions. Yeah, there's a collision there. That's okay. Yeah, you really should have a test save that you don't care about. Hey, McKnight, what's up? We are on Riverview. Love the animated head now. Something I really wish they had in 19 or in 17. Some did, some didn't. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Holy cow, we got duels on it. We are highfalutin. Oh no! We had to pull all kinds of stops out. Had to offer him a sign-in bonus, perks, benefits, name it. Oh, well, we are slowly anticipating it. You know, I was thinking about something the other day. We saw like a flood of maps show up like right before and after Christmas. And in the last week, I've seen a few things show up. They're all edits. But it was interesting that the flood that we got, you know, like 2.5 weeks ago, has basically dried up. If he wants to ride around with me, then I'll just pipe out. Yeah, your first map is always going to be your slowest, for sure, as you learn things. Of course, 19's a lot different than 17 was, so you've got that. Did y'all see that 3-meter weeder that showed up in the mod hub the other day? I was thinking about that one. I was thinking that would be an exercise in futility. Hey, Kerbo, what's up? It did. It did look like a DuPont Kerbo. DuPont Weeder, I mean. Yeah, I saw you just updated that with shuttle with shuttle control. I mean, it's gone through so many revisions. I'm gonna let it sit for a few days and maybe a week and see if he updates it anymore. I was looking at the vehicle inspect today because that one's not been updated in quite a while. And then I was looking at the Fruit Hub HUD also because that one hadn't been updated for a while. And then I saw in the pending, in the testing, some informational mod. Looked at a video online. It was all in German. I couldn't understand a darn thing. I put closed captioning on and like auto translate to English, and it made no sense either. So now I'm kind of waiting to see what that HUD looks like when it gets released. Just don't ask about the ramp truck. Yeah, is it the Whoopster or the Wopster GPS, or is this one something different? Yeah, Courseplay, I mean, that's kind of what they did in 17, I think. I mean, Courseplay was in beta in 17 for well over a year before they finally released in the Mod Hub. And slowly, you know, new features and new capabilities were added. I suspect that's kind of what their plan is. It was me. I mean, it was this persona. How much have we made? I don't know. We made enough to buy all our animals, or all our animal pens. We've got animals in all the pens. We've bought and sold 8 horses. We bought another 8 horses. We've upgraded. Well, we've bought this harvester. Bought a fair number of other things. I have no idea how much total money we've earned. Yeah, I don't know what Wopster or Whoopster's, what he named his. The way his worked is you basically set a point A and a point B, and the mod basically, I guess, figured out the path. And then you've got the steering, the compass lock on keyboard steer. Alright, that's fine. I'll do that later. Yeah, he's one of the developers with Realimus. He's with the Seasons group also. Hence the name of the handheld tool from 17 with Seasons. Great. Go. So we bought this harvester so we could, one, so we could harvest our own fields a little quicker, and two, like we're doing here, we're using our equipment on the harvest contract as opposed to borrowing. So we're able to earn a little extra money per contract as a result of that. All right. I saw you post it in a comment that it's bound for the mod hub. I didn't see any mods released today, but we might see a big batch tomorrow given the number that were listed as in testing. There you go. Oh, he must have went off and sold at the port. Yeah, he looks empty now. Yeah, the other day it was 227. I think today it was 201. Our buddy Kerbo, I don't know if he's still in chat or not. Got his no crosshairs in there. If you are still in here, do you remember when you uploaded that? I assume it was around the same time you uploaded it to FSUK. If they're testing things in order received, that would give us a general idea of where they are. Oh, the World Domination mod. November 20th. Holy cow. So they've almost worked their way up to Thanksgiving. Oh, that's terrible. They're almost 3 holidays old. That's just ridiculous. And at this rate, it might be March before we are before we're caught up to mods submitted in 2019. This won't take too much longer. Oh yeah, that was the mod that you said had to be version 1.0. Well, it said version 1.0, right? I'm just glad to see that they've taken the stupid beta tag off of stuff that, for all intents and purposes, wasn't beta to begin with. Yeah, well, not even errors in the logs, like the New Holland, the T5.90. It apparently doesn't use any fuel because it doesn't have a fuel gauge. In the shop, it doesn't have a fuel level. So I had mentioned that it must run off of nuclear power. There is a challenge video I did the last week in December. It has a Google Drive link that has the save games, the single player save game, and the mods. Hey Ty, what's up? Let's see here. Still haven't gotten my head tracking working after that Windows update. We'll attempt to go straight. Can't see a thing. Have you had a chance, Kerbo, to test out that pallet lift thing? Came out the other day. Oh no! Missing corn. No, there was a mod in the mod hub. It included bags, pallets, bag lifter, and then this 3-point hitch bag lift thing. The bags were interesting because when you pick the bags up, the straps stretched, as if under load, which is pretty cool. Thanks for the sub, Ken. And then the 3-point hitch lifter thing had a hook on it that you could either lower and hook a bag to, or you put this cross member thing on it, this 4-point cross member thing. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. And it had strap attachments, and then you could use it to pick up a pallet, straps. Made me think about your Rolling Hills series, because you used that forklift that had straps. Well, what was interesting about the 3-point hitch lift is it itself had 3-point hitch on it. So like you could hook it to the back of a tractor, then you could hook a fertilizer spreader or even a seeder to the back of the lift, and then you could use the lift to load your spreader or seeder, and then it would fold up out of the way when then you went to basically use it. I think the bags had 3,000 liter capacity as opposed to 2,000. The pallets I think had 3,000. Something had 3,000. Hey DB, what's the make on that old truck? Is it an American brand old truck? That would be something in. That'd be something up Mark's alley. For Rolling Hills is an old looking Chevy flatbed. Multi-beds. Well, Curvo's probably seen it. I think he's a part of that Expendables group. All right, we're going to. Race to the end of the field. Race to the end of the field, and I think I got it. So we had an old International truck. Had a wooden bed on the back. Then we had wooden. Those darn things were heavy too. We had wooden bedsides. I don't know what you call them. Rails. What do you call them? They were solid, but they were in panels that you could take out and make the whole thing a flatbed. Yeah, minus the front. And then the back had 3 panels. 2 on the sides were solid. The one in the middle had a grain door. we always left the sides up, but we would take the back out. We'd haul hay with that during the summer and winter and everything. But then during harvest season, we'd put the back on and use it to haul grain, to and from the field. Not to the field, but from the field. And then that's what we'd use to sell grain when we were selling it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. A lot of it is leaves you wanting more. 47? 43. It's not that little field. It's 43. Yeah, but, I think console players don't know what a bad mod is. You've experienced firsthand what a really bad mod will do to you. I mean, it kind of works until it completely breaks everything. So this one must be going to the freight yard. Oh, he must have already completed it. I didn't see the money come in, but okay. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, you'd think they're picky. But then they let stuff by that you'd think is rather obvious. I mean, not saying that the mod is bad, but like the root crop storage building. I put it in my test map, test save. I put the building on the ground. I went to the escape menu and I saw there was a hot spot. I jumped to it and find myself buried inside a pile of potatoes with no way of getting out of the building without hitting tab or jumping somewhere else. That was like 30 seconds of testing. Same thing with the placeable fuel tank or fuel pump that's in there. I put it down, I noticed there was a hot spot, I jumped to it, I'm in the pump. Can't get out. So yeah, you got a Giants mod. Giants own Big Bud showed up. You try to drive in cab, you can't have C because there's too much reflection in the window. The very next day, the mod comes out with an update to fix that. It's like, did you only test third person? I guess no one in the entire test team ever went first person in that tractor. Guess not. You got the 5.90 that just got released. It's nuclear powered because it doesn't have a fuel gauge. So it might be small, but hey, it'll run forever. Yeah, I mean, what's the worst part is it's an easy fix. Probably the second worst part is, are you telling me nobody even tried to jump to it? Oops. I mean, in 17, with the map testing, we know a guy. we know a guy that submitted a map. Had a little bit of issues getting it through the first time, but it went through. Discovered a few issues. Okay, so he goes to update those issues. He updates and submits the map for a second time. But this time, it comes back with a whole boatload of issues. And nearly every single one of the issues was present in the first version that got released. And it's all because person 1 tested the map the first time. Person 2 tested the map the second time. Person 2 thought there were other issues that person 1 was okay with. $388. We should be able to buy that tractor soon. Might be buying it tomorrow. I don't know. I think there's some general guidance, like if the texture has a transparent background, then it needs to be one type. If it's If it's used in the store, it needs to be some other type. Might be like if it doesn't have a spectrum or a spectral or whatever it is, it might need to be a different type. All that graphic stuff just confuses me. So can we? No, not with. My my head tracking is locked. The mouse movement inside. But when I put the head tracking on, it doesn't work. So I gotta look into that. I think we'll just make another round and then we'll start making up and downs. Yeah, I haven't. I need to basically close the app. When the game's closed, relaunch the app. Relaunch the game and see if that helps. I think I've been on this computer a whole hour before the stream started, since yesterday, so I didn't even think about it until I fired up the stream. Noticed we're going a whole 5 miles an hour. A little quicker. Oh, thanks. Check you later, Kerbo. Square this off. Go. How fast is this thing supposed to go? 6. Okay. Go. Oh, liquid cooling. You overclock the system? AC unit. AC unit for sure. So you got like 2 cards in an SLI or crossfire situation? We are 270 degrees. Just chill out. 3. Oh my gosh. Titan X's. Oh, that's not good. I was worried we were drifting off course. Yeah. It's just a zip file. Once you get it, you need to unzip it in a mod folder. Well, there's only one set of zips. The multiplayer is if you're running a multiplayer server and you're going to start the that's what you need to basically start the server. Oh, he's coming back. Okay. So for single player, you just need the single player zip, then the mod zip. It assumes that you don't already have a save game in like slot 14. You just unzip the single player into slot 14. Unzip the mod zip into your mod folder and fire it up. That might be why we bought that weight also. A Wacom tablet. Look at you. All slick. Oh, where did you go? Whoa, where did you go? This Case Tractor hat. Look at me, just wearing my New Holland hat and white shirt today. Match my harvester. There we go. %56%. Oh no, that's sewing. 47% on that one. We're not going to accept these other ones simply because we're not going to be on to do them. You say? I mean, liquid cooling, you could probably get some pretty good overclocks going on. I've got an okay overclock. I've got a i5 6600K. Its stock speed's, I think, 3.5. I've got it cranked up to 4.2. Just air-cooled. Overclock is when you basically push your either CPU, memory, or graphics processor faster than what its factory rating is at. So like my processor is factory rated at 3.5 gigahertz speed, and I'm running at 4.2. I tried running it at 4.4 and it was unstable. It would crash. The system would crash pretty quick. 4.2, it's rock solid. I can go a whole month without restarting until Microsoft makes me do it. Are you saying what or why? For what reason? Just to get more performance. That's all. Get the maximum you can out of the equipment you have. You know, why do you boost the, you know, why do you put a boost chip in your diesel? Or whatever you call it? Well, that depends on the application. If the application was written for multi-threading, then the application will be spread across all the available cores. If the application was written for a single thread, then it would just use one core. Usually core 0. Like, let's see here. Let's switch to this. So here's Farm Sim. Oops. What? Let's put it always on top. There's Farm Sim. It's using all 4 cores. If I had 8 cores, it'd use all 8. No. But on the graphics card, it's just pumping it out pretty easily. That tractor. Now, I can it's fairly CPU intensive, but I can encode in Premiere basically at real time, or a little bit quicker than real time. So, you know, like a 45-minute map video, from the time I start the encoding till it's done is probably around 40 minutes. Now I could probably get better. For some reason it's not using my graphics card much when I do that. I'm thinking, I mean, I got the CPU at 100% and the graphics card is like at 5. I figure I could probably get a lot better encoding if I had a better processor to feed that. I've got it set on CUDA. Yeah. Not much, not much. Yeah, I don't touch After Effects. Never opened Audition. I think I opened Photoshop once. Realized I had no clue what the hell I was doing. Closed it and I opened Premiere, and then that's what I used to make my thumbnails. I have absolutely zero idea what to do in Photoshop other than to open it and close it. Well, see, there you go. It makes sense to you because that's what you know. Oh, it's just like having a conversation. I think about it like it's radio. You're not really just talking to yourself. You're talking to somebody that you don't know about. So it's just like talking to the radio, or in the radio. Figuring there's an audience out there somewhere. Alright, you think we're going to finish this before the 2-hour mark? We got 12 minutes for the magical 2-hour mark. I think Raznik would be impressed that we're nearly done. OBS Studio, no. It's just OBS straight up. It says OBS version 22.0.2. Medium. Medium high. I don't know, let's look. Let's look. Oh, look, it's a window in a window in a window in a window. Output. Streaming is at 5,000. Recording is at high quality medium file size. Oh no, guys, 8 minutes. Are we going to be able to haul this green off? Looks different. The options look different. 22.0.2. Yep. That's what it said. Oh. Oh no, I'm stuck. I don't know, what are the other modes? Game capture. No, it's game capture. I've got a different scene for each different game. It's already set up. Now, right now I had it set on display, so I could overlay a window over top of it. That's why chat wasn't showing up, because I had display on top, so it was over top of everything else. Typically run game capture, that way little pop-ups like, you know, you've done an achievement, or I've got a notice, an email message. Little pop-ups don't show up in the recording because it's only capturing the game and not capturing the display. I've got a source for the logo, so I can turn the logo on and off. All right. Got that. I don't have my mic hot buttoned, because I've got a button on the lapel that's mute. So if I want to mute, I just hit that. I've got start and stop recording hotkeyed. I probably have start and stop streaming hotkeyed. I just forget. Got a hotkey that plays the intro. Mutes all the other game audio. Turns off all the other sources. Then I got a hotkey that switches everything else back on. And then when the intro's done playing, it disappears. That's how I start the streams. There's probably a better way of doing it, but this works. Is okay, so the entrance hill should be right up here. See if we can make it. It is. Of course, he's got this tree right here, so you gotta slow down. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. How are we not getting the dump? Oh. Well, that was close. Alright guys, well we're going to drive this back to the farm. We're going to take our harvester back to the farm and then we're going to close out for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow is Friday night. We'll be back here on Friday night. Doing the same stuff over and over again. Trying to become billionaires. And hopefully we're going to beat Team Raznik. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. Daggone it. Since when has there been 7 days in a week? It'd be a whole lot better if it was only 6. Alright, well, at any rate, we'll be back Thursday night. Same time, 9:30 Eastern. Until next time, happy farming.